Pisces Risings November 2022 ends up being a super career-focused month where it looks like you're in a new direction and finally getting the recognition that you deserve. If you're excited to dive into what this month has in store for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maren. I am a Western astrologer using the tropical zodiac and whole sign houses in this video. And I do at times have availability for private readings and consultations, so if you are interested in that or any of my courses and offerings, you can always check out the links below. And several of the things mentioned in this video, such as the new and full moon or really major transits, have their own videos, which you can watch for more info outside of this one. So we started the month from the 5th to the 7th with a pretty chaotic T-square in the fixed signs. For you, this is your 9th house of foreign travel, your 3rd house of short-term travel or day-to-day writing and communication, and your 12th house of mental health. It does look like you're going after this large-scale travel or international trip. You're really excited about it. You're working hard on it. It could also be that you're working hard at school or in your education, and your day-to-day routine is pretty chaotic, which is making that difficult, as well as your mental health or behind the scenes, there's also some issues. As much as you're trying to go after this goal and this what you're creating with travel or with education. And then on the 8th, there is a lunar eclipse in your Taurus 3rd house. This is a letting go, it's an ending, it's a huge wipeout or cord cutting around your day-to-day activities or day-to-day routine. You might be ending a commitment to write something on a daily basis. You're like, I'm no longer doing that. You could also be letting go of a publishing thing, like you might be done writing something and you're like, I'm publishing it, like I'm done with this. It could also be that you are moving and your day-to-day commute or intake of news and information is different. You could be going through a social media detox or ending reading something on a daily basis. Then from the 7th to the 11th, the Sun and Mercury are conjunct in your 9th house, drawing more energy into higher education or long distance travel. Could also be institutional religion or philosophy, like you're studying something high level. And this is all wrapped up in the fact that your day-to-day routine is pretty chaotic, but you're trying to go after this, as well as your mental health is kind of making this difficult right now. But from the 10th to the 15th, the Sun, Mercury, and Venus are all in your Scorpio 9th house, which is beautiful for long distance travel, for education, like I said, and they're all trine Neptune in your 1st house. So you yourself and your identity, your character, who you are, is massively helpful for this. Like no one else could be doing this in such a beautiful, such a cooperative, such a kind way. You're really who you are, and your personality is helping you a ton with going after this. As well as 15th to the 16th, these planets are trine Jupiter in your 1st house. So who you are, being generous, being spiritually aligned, being like following your dreams is what is getting you to this level of going after this far-reaching goal. But then on the 16th, Mercury and Venus enter your Sagittarius 10th house of career. So there's more energy, communication, and value you're putting into your career for the last part of the month. And from the 16th to the 22nd, Mars in your 4th house is squaring Neptune in your 1st house. This is some of the major difficult background energy where there's some issues at home that you are not being clear on or you are not addressing, and they're causing more issues at home. So your lack of clarity is now leading to there being issues at home. That is what's going on. It's not good or bad. It's just there's some conflict at home because you're not clear right now. Then on the 22nd, the Sun is entering your Sagittarius 10th house. And on the 23rd, there is a new moon in your Sagittarius 10th house. This is a beautiful, large-scale new beginning around career for you. It's super optimistic, super positive, and it looks like you're finally going after achieving something that could have to do with the travel plans that you had earlier this month. From the 19th to the 24th, Mercury is conjunct Venus in your 10th house. Great for writing, communicating, or putting on anything salesy for your career. And on the 24th, Jupiter is stationing direct in your 1st house. Now, this is a big deal because you as a Pisces rising are ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter rules Pisces, so having your ruling planet moving direct is great for clarity of who you are and moving forward with that. Jupiter is also the planet of growth, so having that now forward in your 1st house of self is amazing for like achieving what you want, for getting your goals, getting your recognition, and being a little bit more confident in the world in general for the ending 2 months of the year. Now on the 26th to the 28th, Mars in your 4th house is trining Saturn in your 12th house. This is showing that support in your mental health, like you yourself getting your mental health together, is now helping you deal with the family issues and the living situation and the things that were not so supportive at the time. Now on the 29th, we end the month with Mercury in your 10th house opposing Mars in your 4th house. It does look like your career and your home life or family are not getting along at the end of the month. There's an argument around your career versus your family at the end of the month. But before that, there's a lot of cute shit going on in your career. It's not at the end of the world. It just does look like an argumentative final end part of November. If that resonated with you or you already have any thoughts and predictions, do feel free to drop them down below. And now we will get to pulling a tarot card to see what other info we can garner for this month. The tarot card that we have for Pisces Risings to end November on is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is known as the Lord of Disappointment. It shows the figures here, there's some cups here, and there's like empty cups too. He doesn't want any more. He does not want the more cups. He finishes cups. This is being disappointed after achieving what you want. You got your goals, but you're still empty. So it could be that you literally got to the career point that you wanted, like you got the travel goal, you got the education goal, you graduated or whatever, and you're still a little bit empty. So now you're looking at family and some other things to provide a little bit more depth, and you're now going after more of the large scale meaning in your life since Jupiter is now direct, showing that you got the thing, what now? That's a wrap for this November. We only have one more rising sign video left before the end of the year, which is quite strange because I remember filming the 2019 rising sign videos back when I had literally 20 subscribers, maybe not even that, maybe just 20 viewers, maybe 2 subscribers. We've come a long way. Anyway, I'm wishing you all an amazing end to the year. Let me know down below any thoughts, any reactions, or any predictions that you have yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next month.